Hey beautiful women, how are you? So excited for day one. If you're watching the replay, pop replay down below and let me know where you're tuning in from. So excited for day one of, what am I always go magnetic money, money magnet. Magnetic money, right? That's what I've called it. I always get confused. Awesome. So excited to see some people jumping on. Welcome. Say hi. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know where you are today. This is a global group. So I love to see that there's people from all over the world. Oh, so exciting. Look at everyone jumping on. Yay. Awesome. Love it. Welcome, welcome. I'm so excited for day one of magnetic money. Magnetic money. So being a magnet to money, right? Scaling your business at a rapid rate. I'm so excited to share this. Hey everyone. Oh, I love it. Everyone's coming in from all over the place. Woohoo. So excited. So if you didn't catch the preview I did last night, pop back and watch that. It's just got some updates of what will be happening over the next few days. So what I'm going to talk about is how to scale your business rapidly, right? How to take your business from wherever it is. Hey Heidi, hey Francis, hey Rebecca. Oh, awesome. I love it. All these people. Hey Michelle. Awesome. How to take your business from wherever you are to 5-figure months, right? And beyond. I mean, that is not the limit. It's just the start. So for anyone who's not there yet, this is how to scale quickly, right? So how to be a magnet to money and how to scale quickly, because you know, money is what keeps the world going, right? We all need money. Like money is freedom, money is choices. So yeah, I'm so excited to share this with you today. So, and look, this is an energetic exchange, right? So I would love for you all to keep it high vibe, to be posting comments, interacting. If things are resonating with you, then let me know. Show me the likes, show me the loves, because I feed off that energy too, right? If it's sinking in, if you're getting it, then I'll know that I'm on the right track. Now, also, I've got some notes down here. So if I'm looking down, it's because I don't want to go completely off on a wobbly tangent. I want to stay on track. So I'm so excited to share this. So I'll be going live every day at 11 a.m. So today's day one. So 2 more days after this, 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Everywhere else, just convert. Obviously, some of you from all over the world have managed to do that, which is awesome. And I just suggest turning off any distractions, right? So you've got the TV on or you're doing something else, sit yourself down somewhere quiet, get a pen and paper, take some notes. Like I said, just the act of taking notes commits it to memory by 40%. It was something I learned once. I heard someone say actually at a Tony Robbins event, another coach, and what he said was, even if you write it down and throw away your notebook, right, it is still powerful. It still sinks in. It's just that process of connecting, you're sort of, setting it in your body, right? You're listening to it, but then the act of writing it really helps it to sink in. So I'm going to be sharing lots of info, and I want you all to have an epic business and an epic life, right? Because life's too short to be struggling and hustling, right? So who is ready to blow up their business? Who is ready to create 5-figure months, 6-figure years, 6-figure months? Who is ready to blow up their business? Pop a yes in the comments if you are ready to blow up your business and start creating those, 10K months in the next month or two, right? In the next month or two. It is not like a year down the track. It is not a year down the track. It's not a year down the track. It is literally available to you right now if you want it. So I guess the first thing, there are lots of new women in this group, so welcome to everyone that is new. The first thing, I talk a lot about energy, right? And the first thing I want to say is everything is energy. Everything is energy. So your bank balance is a reflection of the energy that you're emitting, of awesome. All the yeses are coming in. There's always a delay in the comments, so now they're coming in. That's awesome. That's great. I'm so excited. That's what you're here for, right? So everything is energy. Your reality outside of you, and this also relates to your business and the clients and your bank balance, It's a reflection of your energy and your beliefs, right? Your beliefs about your ability to create the money, attract the clients. That is all it is. Money is an inside game. And I touched on this last week in my little mini masterclass. Money is an inside game. It is not outside of you. So I'm not going to be sharing lots of business strategies here over the next 3 days because that's not what creates money, right? Money is energy, and it's the energy that you feel and it's the energy that you emit that creates the money for you. So I want you to really kind of sit with that and get that. If you've been looking outside of yourself, and we'll go into this, if you've been looking outside of yourself for the strategies that are going to create money, you just need to stop, right? Come back. And, you know, the number one thing, like the first step to create that business of your dreams is to remember who the fuck you are. And I'm sorry, I have to put a little language warning on this. Put some headphones in if you've got children around. When I get excited, I tend to get a little bit sweary, sorry. It's to remember who the fuck you are, right? Because the problem is when you step into an entrepreneurial journey, if you've been working for someone else before, which most of us have, you know, worked for someone else at some point, stepping into being an entrepreneur and doing something for yourself is scary, and it's you step into the unknown. And so what happens is we get into this place of looking outside of us, right? Looking for support and resources and to learn how to expand our business. We look outside of us and we get disconnected to who we are. And this is what happened to me, right? This is what happened to me. I started my entrepreneurial journey. I first got into network marketing, and I came across this business that had a lot of mums in it, right? Had a lot of mums in it, and I was a mum, so you know, I am a mum. But the whole mum vibe isn't my thing, right? I was always career driven, always independent, and never actually wanted to become a mum until I decided I did. And don't get me wrong, being a mum is my favorite thing in the world, but I didn't identify as a mum. Does that make sense? I didn't identify as just a mum, right? I always wanted more. And so being amongst all these women that their kind of number one focus was being a mum. And don't get me wrong, like I said, that is my most important job too, right? That's the thing I love most in my life. But it's not who I was. And then from that, I got into coaching, and I studied NLP and timeline therapy. And I was given this sort of 6-week breakthrough program, and I kind of followed that, and I kind of followed, you know, what I was kind of taught to do, right? It was like this 6-week breakthrough program that was going to help people sort of shed their limiting beliefs, negative emotions, and step into their power. And I was sort of following that, and I was selling that. But the problem is that I felt disconnected from that. I was attracting people to me that kind of felt that were really broken, I guess, is not that anyone's broken, but that had a lot of things they wanted to heal. And I felt like I was having to really heal them, or it felt draining, right? It wasn't who I wanted to be working with. When I really connected to my truth is that, like, who I want to be working with, what I want to be doing is I want to be working with freaking fired up, ambitious, go-getter women who want to blow shit up, who have huge ambitions, who want to create an empire, who know that they are called to more and they want to expand into that. That is what excites me. That is what lights me up. That is what I want to be doing and who I want to be working with. And so often what we do when we start our entrepreneurial journey is we create a niche, right? We create a niche, or we create offers, and it doesn't matter what sort of business you're in. It applies to whether you're in a consulting business or whether it's a network marketing business or coaching or anything. The same thing applies to it, right? We start a business on what we think might make money, or what we think we should be doing, or perhaps we create a business around what our skill set is, right? And what I'm doing now in coaching has nothing to do with what I used to do, right? I used to be a general manager for a jewelry company, so this has nothing to do with it. And so a lot of women I see get into something that they feel that they should do, right? Or they know a lot about. And so we create this business around what we think we should be doing or what we think is going to make us money, right? So the first thing really is to get absolute clarity on what you feel called to do, what really lights you up, and let go of the notion that you need to do things a certain way, that you need to be doing things a certain way, that your niche or your offer has to follow certain rules, right? So is this making sense about connecting back to what you truly feel called to do, right? So what happened for me is when I started my coaching business, I then spent a lot of time looking for help, right? Going, okay, this is new to me. I don't know how to get clients. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't really know how to create an offer. So I signed up for courses. I signed up for like low-end courses that were a few $100. I signed up for high-end courses that were thousands of dollars that were going to teach me how to create my niche, right? And how to create my offer and how to build sales funnels and how to do organic marketing. There are lots of different ones, right? How to, I don't know. Let me know. Have you signed up? Have you been in business for a while and you have signed up for a lot of different courses, whether they are free courses or, low-end courses or high-end courses? Have you been signing up and trying to learn the secret sauce or the silver bullet that you think is going to skyrocket your business? Has anyone been doing that? Like I said, there's a bit of a delay, so I'm just going to wait. Is anyone been looking for that magic formula that is going to blow up their business? Yeah, cool. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so you relate. So the thing is that the problem with that, now I am all for having a coach and a mentor. Don't get me wrong. I have a coach. It's the best thing I ever did, right? That's what helped me blow up my business. But the difference with the coach that I'm working with helped me connect to my truth and what I felt passionate about. Okay, some people have, some people haven't. Okay. Some people just wanted to work it out on their own. Awesome. So the coach or the mentor, so I think there's a huge power in connecting to someone that has gone before you, right? There's a lot to learn from that. But the problem I found with signing up for all these different courses was that I was following what someone else did. So I was learning a way of doing things, of marketing myself that didn't really feel good to me. It felt a bit icky sometimes, right? It was like it felt a bit salesy, or it just felt a bit like pushy, or just like it just felt like too much effort, like organic strategies that were messaging millions of people, or I don't know, like I was learning a lot of different things that just didn't really sit so well with me. Does that make sense? Like having to, I don't know, people that are telling you the way to get clients is to do, I don't know, 50 cold reach outs a day, or just spam people with, half the time I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, yeah, awesome. So, just spamming people with links or just pitching random. So I don't know. Even if it's building sales funnels, right? If you're not really 100% in alignment and connected to what you want to do, there's no amount of sales funnels. This is the thing. Energy is everything. So there's no amount of action that will make up for misaligned energy, right? There's no amount of action that will make up for misaligned energy. So the truth is that there isn't one strategy. There isn't one magic strategy, right? The secret is coming back to the truth of who you are and being able to connect to what you really feel called to do, right? It's what you really feel called to do, and being able to follow your guidance. Following what feels good to you, following what you feel pulled to do. So let me just have a look at my notes. I feel like I'm going off track. Yeah. So the problem with, I guess, following someone else's system, right? Someone else's strategy is that you're disconnecting from your own intuition, and you're allowing someone else to tell you how to run your business, to tell you what's going to be successful. Like a business program I signed up for not that long ago, one of the things the coach sort of said to me was, yeah, I can help you get to 20K months. And so one of the things I can help you do is to book 30 to 40 discovery calls a month. And I was like, I just thought to myself automatically, I don't want to do 30 to 40 discovery calls a month. Like, that's 10 hours plus 10 to 15 hours of just discovery calls a week. I just thought, I don't want to do that, right? I am a mum and I'm doing this so that I have more time freedom. I don't want to spend 15 hours a week on discovery calls. And that it was like, I don't want to do that. That doesn't, the guy, the coach, that I signed this course was with, he's a young guy, right? And he's still in his 20s. So he doesn't have the same lifestyle or commitments that I do, but I don't want to be spending 50 hours a week plus working on my business. My ultimate goal is to be earning 7 figures in less than 25 hours a week, right? That is my vision, and that is what I'm creating, because I've decided that's what I'm creating. And this is the thing, we all get to decide what sort of business we want to create, right? We create that vision. We are all master creators. We are all manifesting all day, every day. And it's our focus and our intention that is creating our reality, right? It's our focus and our intention that's always creating our reality. But the first thing, like I said, is to come back to that truth of who you are and what you really feel called to do. So it's not, like I said, it's not what you feel that you're good at. It's not necessarily what you are the most skilled in. It's not finding a niche that you think there's a lot of money in, right? I know a lot of this goes against what a lot of other people say. Other people will tell you to find a niche where there's lots of money, people that obviously have a lot of income to spend. And that's not what I'm going to tell you, right? Because the thing is, like I said, is that everything is energy. So when you're an energetic match to going, this is what I feel called to do, this is what I am passionate about, this is what I love, right? This is what lights me up, then energetically you are magnetic to the people who want that. So one of the issues that I had in the beginning was because I felt disconnected to what I was sort of offering, right? I struggled so much to find my niche. So let me know, is there anyone else that is struggling to really get clarity on their niche, right? That's tried to get clarity on their niche. It's something that's talked about a lot and that just can't get that clarity, right? I did so many freaking niche worksheets. I spent hours and hours trying to get clarity on my niche, and it just always felt wishy-washy and broad, and I just couldn't get clarity on it. So let me know, do you relate to that? Have you tried to get clarity on your niche, but you still feel like you're not there yet? Just going to wait a sec and see if some comments come through. So let me know. Are you clear on your niche? Maybe you feel really clear on your niche. Does your niche excite you, right? Does your niche excite you? Does your niche excite you? Or do you feel like you're still looking for clarity on your niche? Yeah. Okay. All right. So people are, struggling to get clarity on their niche. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. And I'm not about that you need to have, okay. So I did all of these, my niche is home, but okay, cool. So, but maybe, Sammy, there's even a deeper, like who is there a particular sort of woman or not? So the thing with finding your niche, I spent all this time doing all these worksheets, and it really was like, connecting to, who is this woman and what does she look like? Where does she work? And, what are her pain points? What sort of income? What sort of scenario is she in? Sort of trying to identify this person. But to me, it was a backwards way of trying to do it. It was sort of like, who is my niche? And then I need to kind of pitch into that person, right? And talk to that person. And the other thing as well is that I felt, and let me know if you relate to this, I felt a reluctance to really wanting to niche down, because there was a part of me that thought, well, maybe I'm cutting off too many people, right? Maybe I should keep it broader and be open to more people, right? Because maybe niching down too much is, maybe niching down too much is cutting off too many people. Does anyone feel like that? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's totally not about getting people interested, but we'll go into that. Yeah. So yeah, do you feel like niching down, is there a part of you that's afraid to niche down because you feel like you'll be cutting off too many people? And you want to kind of go broader because you want to kind of be open to everyone. So this is the thing, is that when you are afraid of niching down too much, it's a scarcity mindset, right? It's a scarcity mindset. Like, there are 6 billion people on this planet, and the more specific you are, the more polarizing you are, the more you'll attract your ideal person, right? When you talk to everyone, you just get lost. Your ideal clients don't see you because you're kind of too vanilla. You're too broad, right? You're too bland. So niching down incredibly specifically is an amazing thing to do. But one of the things you need to be able to let go of is that scarcity mindset that there aren't enough clients for you. And we're going to talk more about that tomorrow night. So it is important to have a niche, but when I had my sort of big breakthroughs, it wasn't about doing a big niche worksheet and filling out all those details. That didn't, I don't know, it didn't feel good to me doing all that stuff. It just felt like I was kind of trying to create this fake person, right? And obviously everyone's different. Really, my niche, how I'd kind of describe it now, is women that are into the law of attraction, women that want to blow up their businesses and quantum leap their businesses, entrepreneurial women, ambitious women. That's who I want to work with. I don't need to kind of dig down into, she's like 31 and she's got 2 kids and blah blah blah, and she, I don't that's not really relevant. Because when you connect to the truth of who you are and you share from the heart, you attract the women that, or the men, right, who have your niches, people, you attract who it is that you're talking to. So the main thing to do is to really spend some time and go, what do you feel called to do? What do you really feel called to do? What would be your absolute dream offer or business? Because often we don't allow ourselves to connect to this because we have these limitations. Yeah, even if your client was 1%, that would be 6 million peeps. Yeah, totally. There are billions of people on this planet. And this is the thing too, right? If this is the thing to understand about, I guess, the law of attraction, or the way the universe works, is that if you have the desire to create it, you are capable of doing it, right? So if you want to create a business that's for, I don't know, just whatever something obscure is, I can't think of anything right now, but if you want to create a niche for something, a business for something that's really super, obscure, that is totally cool. There are people out there looking for that, right? And the more you narrow down that, the more you will be magnetic and attract them, right? So this is the thing. It's all about being, the energy you put out is what you attract. When you're putting out the energy that I don't really know who I'm want to work with, and so I'm going to put out the energy if I just want to talk to everyone, it gets lost, right? It gets lost because it's sort of a bit confused. When you are so clear and you're like, this is what I love, this is my message, this is who I want to work with, that is when you become magnetic, right? What's that? There's a Facebook group for sharing pics of snakes wearing tiny hats. Awesome, right? So if that's your niche, then those people are looking for that. And when they find you, they are going to be like, hallelujah, I have found my person. How awesome is that? That is obscure, right? So ask yourself, what do you really feel called to do? Spend some time there. And, and even if you don't feel qualified, ready, like you know enough, or like you've transformed enough yourself, what is it that you would love to be doing, right? Because, like I said, often we get caught up in, well, that's not really my skill set. I've trained in this, so therefore I should be doing this. Or all my experience is in this, therefore I should be doing this. Or if you've got a network marketing business, then it might be, well, this is the way I'm told to run the business, and this is kind of like who I think might be interested, so that's who I think I should talk to. Forget all of that and just spend some time just connecting with yourself and just asking yourself, what do I really feel called to do? What am I passionate about, right? Like I said, I've always been passionate about women's financial independence, right? I just watched my mom kind of get walked all over by my dad, and I was like, from a young girl, I was like, I don't want that. I just want to be able to be independent, do my own thing, have that power to live life on my terms. Now, I have a loving partner and I totally adore him, but we're equals, right? Like, at no point did I ever want to feel, and this is no judgment, right? No judgment at all to anyone who is not working and is financially relied on their partner. But I never wanted to financially rely on my partner. I wanted to always have the power to make my own decisions, to have my own money, to be able to do what I wanted to do. And yes, we do things together, obviously, right? But I wanted to still, I wanted to have that independence, and I'm really passionate about helping women do that. And so now working with women who want to really blow up their businesses, that's what I love. I love working with ambitious women. I love working with women that want to build an empire. I love working with women that know they are called for more, right? That is what lights me up. And that's enough. That is enough when you think about what you want to be doing and what your offer or what your niche is, right? That's enough just to connect to what you love and what you're passionate about. That is the fire, right? That is the fire. And when you connect to that, when you're talking about something that you're passionate about, the energy radiates from you, right? If you're talking about snakes wearing tiny hats and that's what you're passionate about, the energy will radiate from you and people are drawn to that. So I just want to, this is like a little example actually of the power of energy. Okay, so I shared this in a post the other day, but I had a remote energy healing session the other day, right? I'm in Sydney, Australia, and the woman doing the energy clearing session was in New York, right? Now, this still blows my mind. I'm still getting my head around this. But so I laid down, like we had the time, and I laid down and I was just listening to this music that she provided. And she was doing an energy clearing on me from New York, and I'm in Sydney. Now, how the freaking hell does that work? I can't exactly explain it to you. But all I can say is that I felt the energy shift. Like when I've had energy clearings before, and I see sort of colors, like I see colors move, and I was feeling that, right? I was feeling that. And then that night I had the craziest dreams. Like I just kept having dream after dream and waking myself up all about these things that she was clearing. And I can't explain it, but energy has no time and space. So when you are sitting in the energy of what you love and what you want to create. Yeah, okay, awesome, Vanessa. She does energy healings, remote energy healings. If anyone wants one, go talk to Vanessa. When you're sitting in the energy of what you're passionate about and what you want to create, then you are a magnet to other people that are looking for that, right? Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. You're a magnet to other people that are looking for that. Does that make sense, right? You don't need to, it's not your actions that get the results, it's the energy you have. And so when you connect to your truth and when you connect to what you're passionate about, that force guides you and that force is magnetic. Okay, so I've got an itchy nose. So when I sort of first, like I said, I was coaching and I was trying to get clients, trying to get clients and to help them, let go of limiting beliefs and clear negative emotions and connect to their power so they could create the life they wanted. That was sort of what I was doing before. But I've had this obsession with manifestation and the law of attraction. I've been obsessed with it for the last couple of years and learning everything. But I hadn't really mastered manifesting, right? I hadn't really mastered manifesting, but I was learning so much about it. So I was getting all this knowledge and I was sort of embodying things and trying different things. And when I started working with my coach, she's really powerful in manifestation and she helped me connect to my truth and she helped me to master it. And so I decided that's what I wanted to do too. So when I decided that that's really what I wanted to do, I hadn't actually mastered it, right? I was I was mastering it. I was learning it and then teaching it and helping other women with it. So this is what I want to really drill home about. You don't need to practice something for 3, 4, 5 years, or even in 12 months, 6 months, to get good enough before you can help others. If you feel a pull to help someone, if you feel a pull to do something, right, then that is enough. You are enough right now to be able to do it, right? So it was a leap, obviously, to go, okay, I want to really help women with this, even though I'm still mastering it. But the thing is that to help someone else, you just need to be a few steps ahead of them, right? You need to be a few steps ahead of them. So I've combined sort of manifestation, law of attraction with the subconscious mind work that I learned through NLP and timeline therapy, and that is a powerful mix, right? That for me is a really powerful mix, and I love it, and I'm helping women with that, and it's phenomenal. And that's what you need to find for you. Even if you don't feel that skilled in something, when you really let go of all those limitations of what you think you're capable of or think you're ready for, what is that you truly feel called to do? What would you love to be doing, right? What would really light you up? What are you passionate about? That is the first thing. Start there, right? And even if you think you're doing something that you're passionate about, come back to it. And what about the offering that you're doing? Are you in love with that offering that you're doing? So I was passionate about helping people, and I was certainly passionate about helping people release limitations and negative emotions, limiting beliefs, things like that. That's still a part of what I'm doing, but it wasn't all of it, right? And for me, changing the focus to helping women really quantum leap their businesses, that excited me. So just really spend some time coming back to what it is that you feel passionate about, and who would you love to be working with? What sort of person? Not who is my niche and how can I solve their problem? Come backwards and go, who would I love to work with, right? I'd love to work with other people that love snakes with tiny little hats, if that's your thing, right? Awesome. So that's kind of the first thing, right? Following what your heart and soul is called to do, and following what you really feel passionate about, right? That is step one. Start there, because from there, everything else falls into place, right? If you're not completely connected to your offer, to what you're wanting to help people with, then you're always going to be disconnected, and it's always going to be a struggle, because there's always going to be resistance against you achieving it, right? You're just not going to. So for me, like I said, when I thought about what I was offering before, it felt draining, right? So even though I was trying to get clients, really my offering felt draining. So there was a part of me that didn't really want clients because it felt draining, right? Does that make sense? So the second part of it, once you're really, really clear on what you want to do, the second part of it is coming back to your worthiness, okay? Because the money you're making, the clients you're attracting relates to your worthiness, right? Your sense of self-worth. And the key here is to stop looking for validation outside of you, right? So stop looking for validation outside of you. So if you need clients to feel worthy, then you won't sign clients, right? Or get customers or team members, whatever it is in your business, right? Yeah. Okay, so Jamila said I'm finally in alignment with my career and success despite no money yet. Well, there's something you're not in alignment with, right? Because when you're you're not really, the truth of who you are is that you are worthy of the abundance that you want to create. Like if you're wanting to create 5K, 10K, 15K months and you're not doing it, there is a disconnection there, right? There is a disconnection there. And we're going to talk more about resistance tomorrow. But the first thing I want to talk about, and this will probably help you, is that sense of worthiness. If you need clients to feel worthy about your business, then you won't sign them. Maybe that sounds counterproductive, but all of your validation has to come within. The only person that you need to convince about how amazing you are is yourself, right? So what I was doing, and let me know if you relate to this, is I was trying to convince everyone else about how good I was, right? I was trying to trying to convince people to work with me, right? Because then signing clients would then make me feel like I was enough. Is anyone else trying to do that? Trying to sign clients so they feel like enough. So then they feel successful. I'll feel successful. I'll feel worthy. I'll feel enough when I sign clients. Is anyone else stuck in that little rabbit hole of needing to sign the clients or get customers or team members, depending on what your business is? Is anyone, trying to convince people? Yeah. Anyone else feeling that, they're struggling to make the money, but when they do get the clients, then they'll feel successful, then they'll feel worthy, then they'll feel like they're enough. Is anyone stuck there? Yeah, being there. Yeah. Yes. Okay, cool. Okay. So, so it totally, as I was saying, all starts from within. You need to build your own self-worth. This is why starting with something that you're passionate about and being connected to it is key, right? Something that lights you up. The second part is really coming back to your own self-worth. Who are you that makes you worthy right now? What amazing gifts. Why are you afraid, Amanda? Let me know. What amazing gifts do you have to share with the world right now, right? Why are you enough right now? Why is your work freaking amazing? Or if you're in a network marketing business, why is your product freaking amazing? Why is the opportunity freaking amazing? But more importantly, why are you freaking amazing that anyone would be lucky to work with you? Right? How can you connect to how you can change someone's life? You need to be solid on that, right? You need to be solid on that. If you're looking for that validation from someone else, anyone else outside of you to make you feel enough, you will never attract the clients, you'll never attract the customers, you'll never attract the team. Because you only get what you're an energetic match to, right? You need to convince yourself, you need to work on your own self-worth so that you know you are freaking amazing right now. Your work is powerful. There are people out there who need what you have to offer. You can change lives, right? When you connect to that worthiness, then you attract the clients. Right? When you connect to yourself and your own self-worth, the clients are attracted to that energy. When you are sitting in the energy of, I'm not enough because I'm not sure if people will pay me. I'm not enough because I don't have that much experience. I'm not enough because, well, I don't know, I haven't transformed as much as I would like. Like, I've still got my own limiting beliefs. And let me just say, I have my own limitations, right? I have self-doubts, I have fears, I have all of that. I am just better equipped at moving through it and knowing how to clear it to move forward, right? Yeah. So does anyone else, let me know, like, what are some of those stories that you're telling yourself about why you're perhaps not ready yet? Why do you think, let me ask you, why do you think that you're not signing the clients you want? Let me know that. So let me know. I'd love to know what are the stories that you're telling yourself around why you're either not signing the clients or making the money that you want. What are they? So there's a bit of a delay, so I'm just going to wait for a couple of comments to come through. So I'd love to know, what are the stories? Just think about it. When you think about not having the income that you want, and if you all were having the, and I know that all of you relate to this, because if you were all having the income you wanted, then you wouldn't be here. Okay, I don't know enough of what it is that I offer. So Amanda, what are you afraid of? What else? What other stories are you telling yourself, or what other things do you believe that are stopping you from making the money and stopping the clients from coming? Fear of what? I don't have enough experience. Yes, that's a good one. That was one of mine. Some days I still feel like that, right? What else? What other reasons do you believe Others more than successful than me. Yep. Jacqueline, I don't know why. Think about what it is, what story you're telling yourself about yourself around why the clients aren't coming or why you're not making the money. Okay, I feel drained working for too many people. Yeah, with too many people. Yeah. So then, Vanessa, that comes back to being, I guess, aligned with what you're offering and connected to the service or the offering, what you're charging, right? And we're going to go in more into that. Don't have the space to practice compared to clinical spaces. I don't know what I'm really offering. Yep. I don't have enough experience. Am I really good enough? Yeah. So much on my plate, I feel overwhelmed. Yeah. These are all common, right? These are all common, but these are the things that are stopping you, right? And these are just stories. You are enough. If you have the desire to create it, you are enough right now, right? If you have the desire, this is the thing. This is the way the universe works, or the law of attraction works, or your soul works, whatever you kind of want to talk about. If you have the desire for it, you are enough for it, and you have the ability to create it right now. And anything else you're telling yourself is a story, right? This is the thing. No one is ever freaking ready. God, the amount of women I talk to that are like, I don't have the time yet. I don't have the money yet. I don't have the experience yet. I haven't built my website. They are all bullshit stories that you're telling yourself, and they are keeping you stuck, right? They're excuses. And you have to get past those to be able to expand. So you are enough right now for your desires. You know enough to help someone who's not as far along as you. Yes, there is someone else who is more experienced than you, absolutely. But there always will be, right, in every area of your life. But you have a unique gift, right? You have your own unique life experience, your own unique personality, your own unique way of doing things, and people will resonate with you, right? There are other people out there doing what I do or something similar, but that's okay. There's 6 billion people on the planet. Hopefully there's some people that like me. Does that make sense? And so there's enough, again, it comes back to scarcity stories, thinking that because someone else is better than you, that you can't do it too. You can, right? Someone's always going to be ahead of you, and someone's always going to be behind you too. Think about school, right? Like, as you progress through school, when you're in year 1, well, guess what? The kids in year 3, they know more than you. But in year 1, you know more than the kids in kindy, right? And when you're in year 7, well, you know more than all the other kids that went before you. It's a progression, right? I feel terrified to charge more for my services, even though my work is freaking life-changing. Yeah, okay, well, we'll go into that, Vanessa, because that is definitely blocking the flow, right? So this is the thing. You're always going to know more than someone else, and you're always going to know less than someone else. And that's okay. Life's a journey. No one knows everything about everything, right? We're all unique, and you've got to embrace your own unique qualities. So spend some time like tuning into why you are worthy. What makes you freaking amazing? So often this is a key thing to really grasp. And I'm sure you've heard it before. Where focus goes, energy flows. When you focus on, I'm not enough, I don't have enough experience, I'm just not sure that I'm there yet, or I'm not sure that I'm worthy, or I'm not sure that I can charge that. When you focus on those, you energetically attract that. When you spend some time connecting to, I am amazing. I know that I can change lives. I know I have some powerful gifts to share or amazing business to share, whatever it is. When you spend some time connecting to that, right? That is the truth of who you are. Once you convince yourself of your worthiness, other people will see it in you. But people are only reflecting back to you what you've got going on inside. So when you decide that you're freaking amazing and your work is powerful, and you connect to that is valuable, that people will pay you for that, when you connect to that worthiness, that is when people will show up and pay you. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? When you know the truth of who you are, and when you connect to your worthiness and how freaking amazing you are, when you convince yourself, other people will feel that, and other people will be attracted to that. They will be magnetic to that. Does that make sense? So people are always reflecting you, right? If you're not signing clients, it's because you don't have the belief in yourself, and you need to do some inner work to connect to that. So stop looking for the sales strategy, or like I said, the marketing funnel or organic copywriting, whatever it is. You need to feel worthy and enough and know you're freaking amazing. And then other people will feel that and be drawn to you, right? Yeah, you need to let go of old beliefs, totally, right? But that is where it starts. Like when I shifted from honestly having months and months and months of $0, $500, $1,000, like nothing more than maybe $1,400 in a month. That was the top, and many months of $0, right? The thing that shifted was connecting to something that I loved, that I felt passionate about, right? That truly lit me up, and deciding that I was enough right now, even though I know I could still transform more. I know I could still learn more, and I am, right? I know that there is always going to be someone more experienced than me out there. That's fine. That's cool. Connecting to the truth of, I love this. This is what I want to be doing, right? I have something that I can offer the world. I can help women that aren't as far along as me. And this is what I want to do. This is what I feel called to do. And I am enough right now. And whether or not I sign any clients, I know what I'm doing is freaking amazing. And I know that I can change people's lives. When you connect to that, the clients will be drawn to that, right? Energetically, people will start reaching out to you, and we'll be talking more about this. People will reach out to you. You will be guided, right? You will have intuition. Things will line up for you. Synchronicities will happen that will guide you to the action you need to take. So it's far less about the action that you're taking. In fact, it's not the action you're taking. It's the energy and the beliefs behind the action that you're taking. If your dominant energy is, I am not enough, I'm not good enough yet, I don't have enough experience, and I'm afraid to charge for my services, then that is what will be reflected back to you. You can't get clients from that energy, right? You cannot get clients from that energy. You have to connect to the truth of who you are. You have to be solid in your own worthiness to be able to be magnetic to those people who you want to draw into your world, right? You need to know that first. The only person you need to convince is yourself. Okay, Jamila did a live last night and got 15 new followers. Awesome, right? And so when you're sitting in that energy, like I said, people are drawn to that. And this is a thing too, and we'll be talking more about action, but you don't even have to be taking action on your business to draw clients in, right? You just need to be energetically a match to what you're trying to create, and that will draw people to you. We are energy magnets, okay? So it's coming from within. It's doing the inner work. That is what brings people to you, okay? So get super, super clear on what you feel called to do, what you feel passionate about, and work on your own sense of worthiness. Those are seriously the first two major steps that will blow up your business, right? If you're looking for, like I said, some magic funnel or system, that is not what expands your business, right? It's your beliefs about you and what you feel connected to that are the first two elements, I guess, to blow up your business. So I've got some little homework for you. I'm going to just pop a little homework post in the group after this. And then tomorrow night with the homework, it's just some questions to help you connect to all of this stuff, right? To connect to what you're feeling called to do. Pop your answers in the comments, and I will be choosing someone for a prize tomorrow night. So the people that do the homework, the people that show up, the people that interact, they are the people that are going to kind of be rewarded. So I'm going to choose someone tomorrow night for a little prize. So I'll pop in that homework post after this. And tonight I'm announcing, or today, hello. Well, tonight for some of you, but this morning for me, I am announcing the winner of a one-on-one vibrational alignment session. So for all the beautiful women that shared the love and invited other people into this group. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The more the merrier, right? I want to spread this message. And so anyone that invited 3 people into this group went into the running for this one-on-one vibrational alignment session. And what it is, it's a one-on-one session with me to really help you get clear on what you're trying to call in, uncover the resistance and blocks, and shift those in a powerful way. And it's a process I teach that we clear it on the session, but I give you the tools so you can go away and do it yourself afterwards. So the winner of that is Michelle Payne, Michelle P-E-I-N. So Michelle, I'll be reaching out to you. Oh yes, there you are, Michelle. Awesome. So I'll be reaching out to you. Let's lock in that session, and so excited to do that with you. Everyone else, thank you so much for coming, and I hope that this has made sense today. I hope that it has. Any questions, pop them in the comments, and yay, Michelle, pop them in the comments, or reach out and PM me directly, right? I'm so happy to chat to any of you. I really appreciate you so much for showing up, and I want to help more women grow and expand, and it's available to all of us. And I hate seeing women sit in this energy of, I can't have it, it's not for me, right? It's all bullshit. And when you connect to these things, you start to unlock your power. So I'm so excited to share with you. Over the next 2 days, we'll be going more into really getting clear on those goals, and then understanding the resistance that is holding you back. That's a massive thing. So we'll be talking more about that. But thank you so much for showing up. I'm going to post the homework in the group, and I will see you in here tomorrow again at 11 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Bye for now.